Hi, my name is Stuart and today we're going to talk about neck pain. A lot of people think they know what's causing their neck pain, but a lot of the time they're wrong. We're going to dispel some of the most common myths about neck pain and show you how to fix it for good, so stay tuned. It's easy to see why some people might be persuaded by outdated neck beliefs, which may become established before our understanding of the problem evolved. Many of these myths make you feel like someone needs to fix the problem, but in many cases, with better understanding, you can fix it yourself and save time and money. Myth number 1 is your neck hurts because you have poor posture. It's common to think that your neck pain is caused by bad posture, but that's not true. It's worrying how many professionals continue to repeat this myth. One example is the text neck myth. Text neck is the belief that neck pain or neck pain-like symptoms develop from spending many hours looking down at digital devices like smartphones and tablets. Research has shown time and time again that neck posture, or any posture, is not associated with pain. People with terrible posture most often have no pain at all, whereas people with good posture can experience chronic pain. To help illustrate our point, here's one of our stroke survivors, Robert, practicing his walking with a rounded upper back, known as a kyphotic posture. Now, many would say that this was not optimal, but Robert is pain-free and able to perform everyday tasks within the limitations of his stroke, pain-free. Imagine if you're asked to stand to attention like a soldier with perfect posture for hours on end. You'd feel just as uncomfortable, if not more, than if you sat at your desk for hours on end. Now imagine performing all of your daily tasks with perfect posture that many old school therapists would prescribe. The worst posture is the one you spend a lot of time in. So instead of worrying about your posture, you'll be far better off focusing on how much you're walking each day and taking breaks from your desk at least every 90 minutes to get yourself a drink and keep your muscles moving. The easiest way to track your daily physical activity is to track your steps using your phone, one of the many devices out there such as a Fitbit, and aim for about 7,500 steps a day. But anything is better than nothing. Myth 2 is that you should protect the neck until it stops hurting to prevent making it worse. Many people with neck problems believe they need to rest their injured neck so it has time to heal itself, but in fact, the exact opposite is true. During the first 3 days since the onset of your pain, you may want to take it easy in case there is some soft tissue inflammation. Beyond this, however, it's important that you gradually expose your neck to more stress so that you can help improve your movement and with it, improve your painful symptoms. We'll go into this in a lot more detail in a different video, but in summary, you need to keep your neck moving to keep it improving. Myth number 3 is that your neck hurts because it's out of alignment and needs manipulating or mobilising to put it back. Some people like to make their joints crack because it can feel satisfying and provide temporary short-term relief. But that's the thing, these changes are temporary and they don't help the pain long-term. Although it might seem like our neck needs to be put back in or take a good crack, neck posture and alignment are not strongly linked with neck pain. The highest quality evidence shows that manipulation alone is able to provide some short-term pain relief, but it does not work long-term for helping people with neck pain, which is the vast majority of people. In some unfortunate cases, having these short-term treatments also creates a dependency to spend lots of money on a short-term treatment for a condition that is completely treatable. Myth number 4 is your neck hurts because you're getting old and it's a sign of arthritis from wear and tear. Some people think that their pain is a result of getting old, but that's not true. Neck pain happens to lots of people, no matter what age they are. So the idea that this type of pain is caused by your age isn't helpful. In fact, even those unfortunate enough to have cervical spondylosis can have very little pain, despite having significantly deformed joints. In 2015, researchers studied a population of young and old people. They found that 37% of 20-year-olds had disc degeneration without neck pain, and 96% of 80-year-olds had disc degeneration without neck pain. So most old people have thin discs. They're not sick, but their discs are thin. We can think of these as wrinkles on the inside. This is a natural process. It doesn't hurt the person's body to have thin discs, and it's not a predictor of neck pain. This is why getting a scan of your neck won't be very beneficial for most people. Unless you have one of the red flags mentioned at the start in a previous video in the series, the scan will not inform you on why your neck hurts or anything else we don't already know. Myth number 5 is that you shouldn't take pain medication because it will mask the pain. Some people may be hesitant to take painkillers because they believe that by doing so, it will mask the pain and end up causing more harm. Or you could feel compelled to avoid taking medicine for personal reasons. It's easy to see why you might think this, but short-term pain relief medications can really help you get back to activity and recover faster if you take them according to your doctor's or pharmacist's instructions. This is because acute neck discomfort is typically the result of increased sensitivity in the neck rather than any damage. It's vital to keep in mind that pain is not always related to harm. So gradually increasing your neck movement through discomfort with the assistance of anti-inflammatories or painkillers can help break the vicious cycle of pain, of decreased movement, tightness, and sensitivity.